All right, so yeah, this is kind of not expected, but there's this new Roblox Demon Slayer game that may beat the competition among all recent Demon Slayer games on Roblox. And it's called New Moon. And apparently it's releasing literally tomorrow. Like, although it's just a public playtest and we've been getting little bits of info here and there, this new trailer, it actually gives us something to work with. So today I want to sit down, react to it, talk about what we've seen so far, and honestly just figure out if this is going to be the next big Demon Slayer game on Roblox. All right, let's get into it. So first things first, I hopped into the New Moon Discord and the devs finally dropped a proper update on what's going on. And they said something like they just want to clear up some confusion about the release date. Apparently, the playtest was supposed to drop earlier, but they delayed it to make sure everything runs smoothly. And honestly, that's a nice move. I'd rather wait a few extra days than deal with a laggy mess. Like, you know what I mean, right? So now the public playtest is officially set for November 8th, which at the time of recording is literally tomorrow. And it's going to be a week-long combat stress test, and they're adding 5 breathing styles, 5 blood demon arts, full progression, and even final selection included in the test. And that's actually kind of crazy for a test build, and not gonna lie. They also mentioned that if the New Moon Discord server hits 35,000 members before lunch, they'd move the release up a day earlier to the 7th. But nah, they were sitting around 23 to 24K, so yeah, we didn't hit that number. But still, though a day difference isn't that bad. And what really caught my attention though was this line where the dev said he's gonna handpick YouTubers to make long-form content on the game before it's public. So that means we're actually gonna see gameplay early from some creators. And that's kind of sick, since very less game devs promise this. Anyway, enough talking and let's get into the actual trailer. Now I can't play the audio, cause yeah, copyright, but we can still watch what they've shown, and the trailer makes it clear that the visuals will be much more impressive this time around. In fact, the world seems more live, and it's not just another Demon Slayer forest that we've seen 100 times. The lighting appears solid, and the colors truly stand out. It's not incredibly realistic or anything, but it looks surprisingly good for a Roblox game. Unlike most games, which feel blocky and empty, the developers clearly put some effort into making the environment stand out, and, well, the Demon Slayer theme, it's cool if it's a lore thing, but I've always believed players should be able to earn those ranks through progression. Like, bruh, let me grind to become a Hashira. Don't just hand that title to somebody. So yeah, I really hope it's not completely CC-based, because that killed the fun for a lot of players. The abilities in the trailer are good. An arrow, destructive death, and even a move that resembles Gitaro's moves start to appear, and it looks really clean, bro. Since those effects are so amazing, the person in charge of the animations truly deserves a shout out. I'm just sitting there thinking, yeah, they're cooking when they begin to show the breathings. Insect, water, beast, and flame all mixed in there. Everything about it has fluidity, including the movement, the attacks, and the visuals. It feels real, unlike some Roblox combat systems that are stiff. And it has that anime style, but they added their own unique twist, and I can appreciate that. Flame breathing in particular looks sick. Now, something I noticed during the fight scenes, the animations feel good.
When a move connects, you feel it. There's hit impact, there's smooth chaining, and it doesn't look stiff or clunky. And the camera angles during attacks actually add some flair too. Now look, I'm not saying it's perfect, but for a Roblox game, this looks solid. One thing I was worried about though, was the map. You can have the coolest abilities ever, but if the map looks dead or empty, it just kills the vibe. But honestly, what they showed looked decent. It had that misty Demon Slayer forest energy, a few villages, open zones, and even some interior shots. It's not the craziest map I've ever seen, but it gets the job done. Now here's the part that's been bugging me, that I think a lot of you feel the same. They still haven't shown any bosses. Like, we've seen PvP, we've seen demons, but not a single boss fight. And that makes me think, what's the progression actually gonna look like? Is it just gonna be train, get breathing, fight players? Or will there be missions, story, maybe rank systems? Because if it ends up being one of those CC only progressions where only a few people get the good stuff, man, that'd be bad. And I'm really hoping it's grind based, something where anyone can start from scratch and climb up by actually playing the game. That's what makes Demon Slayer games fun, the journey from nothing to max level. And that's what people love. Now, they did confirm that final selection will be part of the upcoming stress test, which honestly got me thinking again. That means we'll probably get to experience some actual PvE elements and maybe survival waves, demon encounters, or even random events. And if they nail that, it's going to make a huge difference, because most Roblox Demon Slayer games lately have just been like, here's your breathing, go fight other players. And not at all atmosphere, no build-up, and just a straight combat thing. But this game feels like it's trying to add a little more content. And if they deliver on that, I could see this game lasting longer than most of the clones that dropped before it. And I'm not even gonna lie, I'm low-key excited for this. And you can tell the devs are actually putting effort into making something that feels like Demon Slayer. The way the breathing techniques light up in the environment, the little animation details. And the fact that they're doing a stress test first shows they actually care about stability before going full release. But like, I've seen way too many Roblox Demon Slayer games start strong, but then just vanish after a month. So I'm crossing my fingers that this game doesn't end up like that. And if you're watching this right now, I want to know, what breathing style are you planning to go for first? And for me, I'll go for water or flame. But seriously, drop it down below and let's see what you've picked so far. Also, let me know what you think about the progression system. Like, do you think if it's going to be grind-based or just end up CC only? Because if it's grind-based, we're eating good. Either way, I'm excited for November 8th, and it's right around the corner. And if everything goes to plan, we'll finally get our hands on New Moon and see what it's really made of. And anyway, that's pretty much everything we know so far about this game. And it's shaping up to be one of the more promising Demon Slayer games we've had in a while, since there are no expectations for games like Project Slayers anymore. And bro, if it actually delivers on gameplay, maps, and progression, then yeah, this might just be the one. Oh, and by the way, if you want to hang out, talk about this game with the community, join my Discord. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe because it's free and you can always change your mind later. Anyway, that's all for me today. The game and the server link are in the description of this video, and I'll catch you guys once the playtest drops. Peace.